back to another video, and today we'll be unboxing P.Louise's Christmas 2025 mystery box. Welcome back, and we are doing another P.Louise mystery box unboxing. I know that this is probably ridiculous that how many of these I have now unboxed on my channel, because I seem to buy at least one of these per year. So even though like the products are, a lot of them I am able to use, but then there's also usually a few products that I'm not that excited about. But I seem to be a sucker for these, and I do kind of like the pink over the top aesthetics that P.Louise does, even though in terms of like age bracket, am I the person P.Louise targets? No, they are definitely more marketing towards teen or even tweens. I have also said previously that the tween marketing aspect of how heavily they are targeting pretty young consumers. Not probably my favorite side of the brand, but I can get behind a good like over-the-top pink theming that the brand has going. So how are we gonna do this? First disclaimer, I have unboxed this before the filming because I wanted to check before filming that the products are intact, and I was able to make the calculation that was this box worth the promised value. I will already say, spoiler alert, I'm a bit disappointed this time. My box was under the value that they promised, so that is something we're gonna discuss at the end, where I'm gonna talk about how much we are under. But otherwise, how we're gonna do this is that I am gonna like just show the products individually, and then I'm gonna go at the end go through the pricing of how much each of these products cost. But without further ado, let's actually get to the unboxing part of this particular mystery box. Basic information, because I think before starting, and we will be having I will be coming back to the pricing once we're at the end of the sort of like unboxing, because I think it's probably like, it's gonna be probably like hard to remember that once you have watched the video to the end. So this was the P.Louise Santa Sack mystery bundle, and this bundle, I think there were altogether 3 variations. This is gonna be a bit confusing. I'm first gonna tell the pound value, but at the end I'm gonna talk about the euro value, and that is purely because I have obviously paid this in euros, and with the euros and pound the conversion usually goes that the euro price is a bit more compared to the like pound, because that's how the conversion goes. But in pounds they had, I think there was a 40 pound variation, 60 pound variation, and I got the priciest one, which was the 80 pound variation. And to make this more confusing, I was able to use a discount code on this one. I will be doing a bit contemplating at the end that the discount code maybe have some impact to how much I was actually getting worth, which is bit unsure how I feel about it if it did, because I don't remember at least seeing pretty clearly on the website that they would have said anywhere that if you use discounts then they are gonna take that into consideration when they compile the box, but could be one reason. But I got the most expensive variation, which was the 80 pound variation, but at the end we're gonna go to what was like the euro price approximately with the current conversion rate, how much I paid and how much I got for. So now I'm gonna raise this. This is huge. It's probably gonna cover me. P.Louise has, by the way, they have redesigned their like boxes. I actually do like this new design. It's a bit more simplified, but we are still getting kind of over to the pink theme. Because this had the theme Santa Sack going for it, some of the products did come in the sack, but they had to put some outside of it because there was so much on this one. So with the Santa Sack theming, we actually did get this one. I'm gonna save this for the, like, obviously because it's now after Christmas and I got this during January, so for the 2026 Christmas I'm gonna save this one. I'm probably gonna put some gifts. I have a small like little girl in my life who I like to gift different kind of things, so she's a child of my good friend, so for her this is probably gonna end up in some kind of like gift giving thing, but this is actually what came in the package. So if you buy this particular mystery box, you do get a Santa Sack, and some of the products are packed into this one depending what kind of variation you get, but for me some of it was packed and some of it was outside of this one. By the way, this doesn't count towards the box value. I did check it out when I was doing the calculation for the whole value, and you can't buy this separately, and I don't think on the website they give this a price. But then to the products, I will already like spoil this. This was a skincare heavier box, but P.Louise has been doing a bit more skincare, and what was the idea of this box is that apparently what they promised on the website was that you were supposed to get like Christmas things from this year, like not this year, but from 2025, and also they did say on the website that they would include things from 2024. So this was kind of a box where they promised something new, and then they would give you something from previous, like 2024 holiday season, which I kind of understand. It's a good way of getting rid of old stock. But there were also some staple line products that I got in this one, or like not staple line, but like from other product categories, which was a bit strange. What are we gonna start with? Maybe let's first go to the skincare things. So this is, I believe this is like officially one of their holiday themed skincare package. So this is the Obsessed for Less, and I believe this was Strawberry Frost or Frosted Strawberry, or what was this called? Oh dear, I can't remember what the name. It was like something related to strawberries and snow. Snow, I think it was the name of this particular skincare bundle. I will put on the description box all the names of the different products, so if you are interested in them, you can then look them up. So they do have this in different kind of variation. My biggest fear even before trying this particular skincare bundle is that P.Louise's skincare products are pretty heavily scented, and there is one primer that I'm gonna show you later that was included in this particular mystery box, and I already took a sniff of the primer, and it's very heavy candy scented, and so because this is a kind of strawberry themed, I'm expecting that everything's gonna smell like strawberry, but I'm afraid that what is this gonna do on my skin? So in these skincare trios, you can get this in different scent variation, but this particular one you got this one, I think this is meant to be a face cleaner. This is also a bit freaky, but it has the kind of thing that you can rub on your face. I think this is called the In Love With Me Raspberry. Okay, so raspberry, Strawberry Snowflake was Strawberry Snowflake is what the bundle is called, and in this one, this is the foaming face wash cleaner. I think you can go to social media and see how this is supposed to be used. Then there was the Plump Me Pretty Strawberry Snowflake, again the same team, and this is the plumping moisturizer which was included. I could maybe are we gonna do the whole unboxing on camera? I think we are. Yeah, the plastic rips off quite easily, so we can actually open this one. Open this one up and I can show you actually the whole. This is actually also quite. I do have to what P.Louise does well is the packaging. I do kind of going whole hand with the team. So this is moisturizer. I'm not gonna open this otherwise, but this is the kind of jar. Again, very well executed in terms of the packaging. Just very afraid that how heavily scented this is and what it is gonna cost my skin. And then I think the last product that was included was this one, I'm So Jelly. So again, going with the Strawberry Snowflake team, and this is the jelly makeup remover with the sort of I think with the foaming face wash and with the sort of jelly cleanser. I don't mind the fact that they are scented because you are obviously gonna wash those off on your face pretty quickly, but with the sort of moisturizer, I'm a bit unsure that how my skin is gonna react, because that is obviously gonna sit on top of your skin quite a while. Let's get this one also open. So this is how the sort of jelly makeup remover comes in. So that was sort of a bundled or a trio, and then what else we got? Then in terms of, was that the only actually? Yeah, I think the rest of these are, well, I'm gonna, because this is a bit of a 50-60, is it skincare or makeup? So of course they obviously included one bad bee duo. These you usually get, no matter what kind of mystery box you get from their website, usually one of these is included. And this is the cocoa and cream variation. I'm actually pretty happy about this variation, the cocoa and cream. It's one of those kind of scents that I would actually enjoy. With my lip products, I don't mind that they are having a scent. Those usually don't cause any irritation. So first one is, this is the one with the keychain, yeah. So there is this one, and this goes to the category of skincare. So this is something that's gonna end up in my skincare drawer. I did actually open the cork of this one, and it does have a pretty nice cocoa scent to it, so I'm pretty excited about that one. And then we are having the lip oil. So this has the crown kind of packaging, and I am gonna maybe open this one and see. Let's see how. It's not, I think, if you're looking at the, hopefully my camera is getting this one. So I think it might have a bit of a tint, but I think based on having trying these like a couple of these, the tint isn't pretty strong. Okay, that smells, wow. That is, this smells straight out like cocoa powder. I don't know how they are like obviously because I think the brand is specialized in like scented stuff. So, but this smells like a genuine cocoa powder, and that is like a very rare scent to get it this notch on that they have had it in this one. So yeah, I'm salivating just like smelling this one. This is going to my makeup drawer, even though again this might probably be a product that, because it's a lip oil, you can use it as skincare. They have now actually, with the Teddy Bear collection, they have now come out with some shimmery variation of these ones, which is something that I've been actually waiting for quite a while, that they would actually get a more sparklier variation. But yeah, so that was the lip duo. Then the primer that I was referring to. So this is the Keeping Your Cool Cooling Moisturizer and Primer. So I think I am gonna like talk about a bit out and how I'm gonna do like the reviewing of these ones, but this one was the primer that I said that it smells like candy, even though it kind of is meant to, I think it's meant to like be I don't so this kind of has, if you're looking at the packaging, it kind of has the, so I think the scent of this one is supposed to be like a fruit cereal. This is how the primer packaging is looking like, and I did smell this one before filming when I unboxed everything, and I do have to say this has a very strong like fruity, like it's more like fruit candy rather than fruit cereal scent. I'm actually gonna, because I have opened this one, I could actually maybe, so the primer looks something like this. It's gonna go clear on your skin, but yeah, that is a very heavy like fruit candy scent. Again, a bit like daunting to think that how is my skin gonna react to this one. And also, is it a scent that's gonna dissipate once used? Because with some of these, it could be that once you get them on your skin, the scent is gonna dissipate, or is this gonna be something that's gonna be smelling on my face the whole day like fruit candy? So yeah, that is we shall see. Then we did get a new setting spray. So this is the going with the sort of strawberry snowflake series. So this is a fixing spray, and I think this is supposed to be like used with your like makeup routine, because I don't think they were like specifically, at least based on reading the packaging, this doesn't seem like a skincare mister, but rather something that they are actually advising to use with your makeup. I actually now have like two P.Louise setting sprays. I am still like my Fenty one, which was a full-sized one, I'm almost out of it, so now I actually have to get to choose which one I'm gonna use first, because I have the other one that I got in the mystery box during I think it was during spring or at the end of last summer when I had a previous mystery box from them. And then we obviously did get one of the blushes, so these Tea Covid liquid blushes. I'm a bit unsure because these are quite heavily discounted now on their website, that are they like redoing or rebranding these, because all of the shades have been on discount. A lot of them have been now like sold out, so I'm a bit unsure. Is this a, I don't think they, like, it would be odd that they would be getting rid of this particular product, because I think this is one of their like best sellers, but it could be that they're reformulating and redoing the packaging. The shade that I got was Cute in Coral, so it is a more of a orangey shade. Not something that I am particularly big fan of, but for summertime this is actually something that I probably am going to use, because on summer I actually do gravitate towards these punchy, more like orangey leaning shades, but something maybe more like neutral pink leaning would have been my favorite, but still it is a product. I do have quite a few of these on my collection. I do actually like the formula of these ones. And then are we gonna show the big ticket item that actually I think constitutes for the most value in this one. So this was the like new product that we got. So it came in obviously in a good plastic packaging. So this was the very humongous big eyeshadow palette that they did for Christmas, this kind of book style palette. So it was a bit strange because when P.Louise launched their Christmas products, and I think they did launch them already on October, I was a bit surprised that we didn't see that a lot of makeup, and I do think I saw a couple of comments also on their social media that, hey, are we not gonna get any makeup? Then they kind of, during the end of November, they kind of sneaked released the book palette, and then they did come out with a couple of new makeup products, but overall there wasn't that many like makeup products included in the like Christmas collection during 2025. There was like this one, then they had the blush trio, and I think there was a shimmery lip oil kind of trio that you could categorize as being more of a makeup, because the formula looked pretty shimmery, at least based on the website. And then in one of the sets you kind of got a mascara and some like makeup brushes and lip oils, but even in that set there was kind of also a lot of like skincare. So what was this called? The Cosy Chronicles. So something a bit different in this one. First of all, the packaging is a bit more like, okay, not simplistic in terms of graphic design, but the last year's book palette, because I have the one from last year, that had the sort of like castle with the whole light setup if you put a battery in it. This year it's just like plain cardboard. There's not like any lights or anything going with this one. And also something different from this year, because last year we got there was one like layer of eyeshadow, but then you had 3 layers of cheap products. This year we are only having eyeshadow. Okay, I still have the plastic in this one. So I'm gonna show this because there's that mirror. So are we on frame? I hope we're on frame. So first one is this one. So first page, what I would say, it's more of a peachy color story, then, or actually like pink, then I think this is more like warm brown. I'm really happy. Why are we having a mirror on every page? Okay, I get it maybe that if you would be using this as an only palette, then I would kind of get it, but I don't think we necessarily need a mirror to all the pages. And then the last one, it's more of a cool toned, more cool tone variation. And with this one we are kind of getting the cheek product, so if you noticed, every page has this there's the big highlighter section, and then we have a blush. I think this particular blush is going to be a bit on the deeper side for me. So obviously I am not a person that's never gonna say no to having eyeshadow, but did I need a like 3-tier palette with 3 different eyeshadow sections? Probably not. I am still probably gonna enjoy this, obviously, because it is a more, what I would say, like neutral escalating color stories, but still with the kind of color tones that I usually gravitate towards. I think in terms of the blushes, like probably this section is probably the blush that is probably gonna be my favorite. Very sorry about the mirror, it makes showing this very difficult. But yeah, so this one I think was the big ticket item. I think if you bought the 60 and 80 UK pound variations, you were guaranteed to kind of get this one. With the 40 pound variation, I don't think they put this into the box, but this one was the only product based on other unboxings that I was kind of expecting that this should be in the box, considering that I took the more expensive variation. But yeah, those were like all the products that I had for this box, and now let's go to the sort of like pricing and why I feel that while I do think the products were pretty okay, why I'm not exactly happy maybe with my purchases. So I did some math, because obviously this is something that I wanted to do before before filming the video, so I have my numbers right. So a couple of things that were influencing how I valued this. Few of the products were on sale. I'm gonna discuss which products were on sale once I get to them. And also, as I said, I did use a discount code to buy this one. So if I would have like paid the full price, euro price of this one, the price was, I actually do have the receipt obviously on my phone. So actually, if the full like euro price for the most expensive variation was 100 euros and 95 cents, so the 80 pound conversion, at least on their website, was that if you bought the 80 pound variation and you paid it in euros, that's like 100 euros approximately was the price. I believe the promised value of this one was, the normal price of the box, if you paid it in euros, the 80 UK pound variation, it was 100 euros and 95 cents. The promised value for the 80 UK pound box was 160 UK pounds, so I calculated that in euros it should have been 183 euros of value. And with the previous boxes, I usually have gotten, like the previous boxes, none of them have been undervalued, even though, yeah, I might not have liked all the items, but that is the risk you take when you buy mystery boxes. You usually don't like all the things you get. That's kind of the downside, and that's always something you have to consider when you buy this. But all the previous P.Louise mystery boxes that I have gotten, they have been the full value of it. And usually they also haven't been including, they have been pretty good in the fact that they haven't included sales items, or if they have included sales items, I have still been able to get the value they promised. So, but what we should consider that with a discount code I paid 85 euros and 81 cents, so I did actually get some discount, and that is probably the later reason why I'm thinking that did it somehow influence what I actually got. So how much did each item, how much was it value? So the Bad Bee Duo, which had the, now I have the stuff all over my desk. Where are they? So the lip gloss and the duo value of these two products, it was €25.95. These were full priced on the website when I checked, so these were not discounted. These are a full size products. Then the Cheek of It liquid blush. So with this one, as I said, these are now heavily discounted on the website, and because all of the shades are heavily discounted, I took into consideration the discount price. So €2.95, and I'm thinking that this might be a product that they are redoing, or they, for some reason they are getting rid of these. Then the setting spray, which was this one over here. So the setting spray was full priced, it was €21.95. Then the primer again, so this one full sized item, this was €21.95. And then the skincare trio that I'm gonna now show all the skincare products, but basically the skincare trio that you got in this particular bag. So again, a full priced products, €31.95, and that is the price of all of these basically when you get them in the, look at them in the website. Then a product that had a slight discount to it because it is categorized towards their Christmas collection, but not that much. So the discount price of this one is €49.95. I think the full price of this one is a bit over €5. The discount on the website is pretty small on this, but still, as I said, I took into consideration that this was a discounted item. So then when we do the math, so I should have gotten, as I said, in euros, the value should have been €183, and my box is €154.70. So we are almost €30 under value if my math is very quick. Yeah. So that's the first time that has happened. But then we have to consider again that I didn't pay the full price of this particular box, so I paid €85.81 for this one because I used a discount code. But again, I didn't notice when I was ordering that there was, it could be that it reads somewhere in the terms and conditions in the website. So it could be that since I used a discount code, I didn't get the full value, but still I am a bit I don't think as an overall, the products, I'm actually pretty good with them. The skincare products I'm gonna be using, I'm gonna be trying them out. I have never tried P.Louise skincare. My fate on them as being good skincare products is maybe questionable at best. I'm a bit afraid also because they are so heavily scented that what that is gonna do on my skin. But it's gonna be I'm gonna be using them up. The makeup items, because we had so little makeup items on this one, we are not gonna, sometimes I have done a separate review video of these mystery boxes, but because we don't have now that many makeup items, I'm gonna just include this in my normal makeup review videos. So the big eyeshadow palette, particularly this one, this is gonna go to my palette review videos, and then the few other makeup items are gonna go to my collective makeup reviews. But overall, how I would say about the value of this particular box, I do think that it's a bit hard to say that if I would not have used the discount code, if I would have paid the full price of this one, if I would have paid the €100 price of this one and it was still under, then I would be pretty disappointed. I think that would be the point where I would be going to the customer service saying, hey, the box isn't the value that you promised. But because I used the discount code, and maybe that has some kind of influence to the fact that it was €30 under the promised value, I can live with that because I obviously didn't pay the full price of it, but maybe I would wish that it would have maybe then said somewhere in the checkout that, hey, if you're using a discount code for this particular item, then you are not gonna get then they're gonna adjust the value accordingly. But overall, in terms of the product, surprisingly nothing to I think actually from mystery boxes, even though it's a bit skincare heavy, is actually gonna be probably one of those boxes I'm gonna be using most of the products. Because with some of the boxes immediately when I have gotten them, there's already been usually maybe a few products that have been going that, yeah, let's see how long that's gonna stick in my collection. But yeah. Also something like that was maybe if I would have gotten to choose, obviously I would have liked more makeup in the box, but that is the risk you take when you're ordering this kind of mystery boxes. And in terms of going with the Christmas theme, I think these were, aside from the Cheek of It liquid blush and the primer that was included, I think all of these were like holiday themed product. So I think this pretty much like fulfilled the brief that they were promising that it's gonna be holiday themed. Like even this one, even though it doesn't look particularly holiday, but I did check on their website, this is like a holiday exclusive scent that they have in their sort of skincare line. Comment down below, what did you think about the value of the box? Would this be a mystery box that you would get, or were you kind of thinking meh when you saw the items that I was showing to you? If you like this video, push the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell button if you want to get notifications from future content. You can also find me with the same nickname, Makeup Hedgehog on Instagram. I hope I'm going to see you in another video. Bye bye!